Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth game of the day. And Michael is about to ring the bell and get it all underway. And if we got a treat for you, we've got royalty here with Marianne and Alan Newman playing Catherine Freeman and Patrick Higginbotham. And this is the fourth of four. Oh, we've got a treat for you, Maverick.
What's that?
Well, you got Marianne and Alan.
Oh, there we go.
You two go back many years, don't you? And they're just going to stretch it out to begin with. They just rushed me a little bit. I'll give you some volume in your microphone, Maverick.
Hello, good afternoon, Wayne. Good afternoon, everybody at home. Welcome to Coolum Beach, Sunshine Coast.
Queensland, Australia.
This is the fourth match to be played. And we have Cathy Freeman, not the famous 400-metre sprinter. Cathy Freeman and Pat Higginbotham. They're taking on Marianne. Pronunciation of Marianne's surname?
Oh, you're a better man than me if you can figure that one out.
Newman.
You have to say it with an accent. Oh, the Dalmatian bowls are in there.
Lovely start there from Marianne.
Have we? No, I think you're okay. Hey, Alan. Alan, can you just pronounce Marianne's last name for me? K-U-E. Yeah, but pronounce it. Coonsley. Coonsley.
There we go, and Alan Newman there, just helping out with the pronunciation of Marianne's surname, Coonsley. Coonsley.
Coonsley.
So there you go, Marianne.
You've got to say it with an accent too. With Marianne Coonsley.
How's the afternoon going for Cathy and Pat? Do you know how their performances are going into the final match?
I haven't asked, but boy, that's not looking good for them with these up against the two locals.
Well, Pat's got a Kiwi shirt on, so he might have a bit of Kiwi pedigree there. But holding at the moment's certainly Marianne's bowl, and Alan's isn't too far away. Alan will enjoy 4 bowls here in that format, 2-4-2, so the lead has 2, then you'll swap over and put 4 bowls down, and then you swap over and you enjoy the last 2, and that rotates every end.
Yes.
So
if you look up near the Bolo logo, you'll see how much wind that banner is catching now. So it's certainly becoming more of a factor in this last game.
all right, so that wasn't an off bowl there from Al. That was just he was bowling for cover. And Al's walking up the green. He's used to the 2-2-2-2, and Pat said, "Back you come, Al. You've got a couple more to go."
I couldn't fit his whole name in Patrick. I got it over here, and I don't think I've spelt that right either. Patrick.
Ah, right, okay.
I need to fix that, don't I? Yeah, with a K, not with a T.
So there you go. Alan's back on the draw bowl now. We put one down the back for insurance, but now he's realised, oh shit, I've got a couple more to go here. He's just dropped one in there, and that's a beautiful bowl. So he's a 1 in, 1 out. Holding 2 shots there, the Dalmatian bowls of Marianne's, that's his partner. Also, Marianne's an international bowler. She's representing a country successfully. And so they're certainly will be a hard opposition to defeat this afternoon. That pairing of Marianne Coetzee and Alan Newman.
Yeah, if he sits in there and falls over, it'll count. I think you're 3 down. That'll be the phone, Reg.
If that's for me, I'm not here.
Oh, okay. $5 says you weren't here all day. Never heard of him for 10.
All right, there we go. Pat's fired one down.
Put that in there. And only one now.
There's a little bit of intent with that delivery, wasn't there?
A bit of luck as well.
Well, he had everything coming in, and he sort of threw it out on that hand, and
good thing Marianne
some
won
might
close.
consider that fortuitous, but it was all his own coming in, and I think he played for that little wick there, and it's close in the head, but I think Marianne's definitely got one shot there, and I think that you'll find that Pat has second.
And this should just bend home quite nicely at the end. There we go. Well done.
Yes, Marianne comes into this match with some pedigree, excuse the pun, with the Dalmatian bowls, but she was part of the successful Fours team that won the Queensland Open this year.
Yes. Oh no, she's normally on the winning team.
Alan's indicating there that the hard work's been done. No point trying to get another one there. He's just indicating to Marianne that let's just throw it out there and get behind the jack. Leave the head alone. But Marianne said, well, no. That was Alan's bowl she just sat on, so no harm done. One bowl to go to decide this end, and that's in the hands of Kathy Freeman.
Oh,
This
Kathy,
is well pointed.
you could punch your own in here. Oh, you're just unlucky.
She hit Marianne's bowl and then on to Alan's, and that sort of halted all the momentum, but it was certainly good weight and in the right areas. So Alan's picked up the mat. They've conceded that one shot will go to Alan Newman and Marianne Coetzee.
And here's something you don't see every day. Alan Newman leading.
Yeah, there you go. Very good. You're on point this afternoon.
Okay, well, he's going to stretch that out. So let's get this back so we can see where it's going.
All right, so Marianne picks it up. She puts the jack on the tee. Looks like we're playing a nice three-quarter length here. Alan has two bowls. He's a very consistent bowler, a lot of experience. He won't be at all happy with that bowl, but I won't say anything too harsh with Alan. He's the head of selectors down at Club Marucci, where I play bowls, so I don't want to say anything negative there. All right, Pat Higginbottom. A weak start from Alan Newman. He pounces. He draws the shot. All right, Alan looked to correct on his last. Nice grass. Weight looks good. All the above. Marianne will have to get the chalk out. That's a lovely response there from Al Newman. Well pointed here, Pat Higginbottom. It's just on his weight now. This is a lovely track. I think we're in for an entertaining game of bowls here this afternoon at Coolum Beach. Kathy Freeman teams up with Pat Higginbottom, playing Mary-Ann Kutzing and Alan Newman. First end, they'll be playing 11 ends here. It's the fourth game. They've had 3 games already. This is the final leg, the fourth game. Wayne's just out there on the edge of the green. Looks like he's addressing some technical issues, adjusting some umbrellas. Mary-Ann fires one down. This is a beautiful line she's taken. Alan pats his legs. Mary-Ann draws the second shot. Kathy Freeman is also playing a forehand. She turns back, disappointed with that bowl. Mary-Ann quickly on the mat. She's wasting no time. She fires one down. She's a left-handed bowler, so that will be her backhand. And a beautiful line here from Mary-Ann. Weight looks good. And that one will count at the moment. But it's wide in the head a little bit as well. There's an opportunity. Wayne just points to the scoreboard here, so I'll adjust that. 1. Oh, no, actually, it's the other way around. How do you go back? How do you... There you go. Okay, so they're fat in the head, as they would say. I think Alan's asked Mary-Ann, maybe take it off us before they do. Mary-Ann misses that front bowl. It's beautifully weighted.
Oh,
Taps out Al and a little toucher. Alan will have to get the chalk out of the pockets as they hold 4. It's a metre wide head.
very good.
Kathy Freeman needs to be positive. Okay, there's a little bit of traffic down there and she found it. She needed to take a little bit more grass. Al Newman's asked Mary-Ann to change hands, play the wide hand and get something in between the bowls and the ditch. This looks like draw weight to me. And it certainly is, and that's a magnificent bowl. Beautifully weighted. All of those Dalmatian bowls have belonged to Mary-Ann. Super consistent bowler. Okay, Kathy Freeman.
Not going to spoil the party at all, is it? No.
Okay, Kathy, need to be a little bit more positive, or it could be a long afternoon for you out there. The partnership of Mary-Ann and Alan, they'll just continue to put pressure on. So Pat Higginbottom makes his way to the mat. He'll only have 2 bowls to try and change things up. As he leaves the head, he's 5 down. What about that? Is there a little shot straight through the middle there? But we've got Al Newman who put one of his bowls down. I think you'll find Alan, he might just draw another bowl here. Okay, he's looking for a little bit of insurance, something behind. That one's a little bit heavy. Okay. Pat Higginbottom, 5 down. Winding up, down the middle. Finds 1, 2, 3 bowls. Nothing's changed in the head. He would have really liked to have made some impact there, but he found some short bowls leading into the head. Alan's got 1 to go. He's holding 5. He just says, well, I'll just draw another if that's the way you're going to play, and that he does. 2, 4, 6 bowls. 6 down. Pat Higginbottom. You got nothing behind the jack. He's on a hiding to nothing. What's he going to do? What do you got, Pat? You're on the TV ring. Let it rip. Here he goes. Well pointed. Something. That eases the pain. You'll be happy with that, Pat Higginbottom. You're in the area and you got the result. So you've gone from plenty down to 2. Well done. That takes the score to 3-0 after 2. Marianne wastes no time. The mat's down. The jack fires. They certainly will get their 11 ends in by the looks of it. They're wasting no time. All right. Change is over now. Marianne will have 2 bowls. She hits her hand. She's not happy. Shake of the head. It's the wide hand and a little bit short across the head. Be looking to improve on that. Kathy Freeman. She's a right-hander, so she's playing a forehand. She doesn't look to be short. This looks like a good start. She's inside Marianne's bowl. 1 to you. Well done, Kathy. More grass, more weight, Marianne. Don't think this will be short. And it's not. Okay, so she finds a nice home there behind the jack. Not an ideal start, but certainly one behind. Kathy lets that one go. A little bit of a bobble as it hits the green. However, the result looks pretty good. She's up close to a last. Okay, well, 2 to you, Kathy. Well done. However, this means 4 bowls to Pat Higginbottom and 4 bowls to Alan Newman. So I think you'll see a change in the head very shortly. These 2 guys, very good draw bowlers. Conditions are perfect. Greens are excellent. I think you'll see 2 bowlers here draw well and truly inside the 2 shot bowls at the moment. Alan first on the mat. Takes plenty of grass. He knows the greens here at Coolum will do the work. And this is coming home nicely. It's a well-weighted bowl. Just through the jack. He's still 1 down, but he'd be happy with that first bowl. It's a look, positive bowl. He has 3 to come. Okay, Pat, you can get onto your own there. Go on, give it a hit. Boom. Missed it, but you're in. Okay, Alan Newman, how much did you learn off the last? He fires it out there, the wide hand. This one seems to be hanging. He won't be too happy with that, a man of his standards. Pat Higginbottom looks like he's holding 3. See if he can get another one in there and put some pressure on this formidable team of Marianne Coetzee and Alan Newman. Oh, this is well pointed. And applied some pressure. He certainly has. Great bowl, Pat Higginbottom. Taylor Bowles has just popped up on the screen, so shout out to them, Taylor Bowles. Adam, the representative here up on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland. Thanks for getting him on board and supporting, participating in what seems, what looks to be an excellent tournament from people all around the globe participating in the Sunshine Coast Winter Bowls Carnival. Plenty of prize money on offer. So you can head to the Sunshine Coast, enjoy the warm weather, and if you're a good bowler, you get to do it for free. Collect all the prize money. You're back. Welcome back, mate. There we go. Who was that there? That's
Just
Pat Higginbottom. He's fired one in there.
it's like the cricketer bowler, Botham, Higginbotham.
Okay. Oh, so he was holding there. I think he just had a little bit too much on that. He won't be happy with that result because I think he was holding 3 and just needed to dead draw, but looks like he's picked the jack up, and all that behind there was Alan Newman's bowls. So Al said, thank you very much. He's licked his lips and he said, well, let's see if I can get another one in there, and that he does. He's popped on his own and Marianne. Take advantage of that. Thank you very much, Alan Newman says. Okay, there's a shot there. Pat Higginbottom on the wide hand. He can sit Marianne's bowl or jack in the ditch. Turns his back on that. I think he's short and narrow, and that he is. Come on, Pat. Well, that's their 4 bowls done and dusted. Looks like holding shot there would be Marianne. And then 1, 2, 3 bowls to Alan Newman. So holding at the moment, Marianne and Alan are holding 4. Marianne seems to have given this plenty of grass. That's the wide hand. Starting to release now. Anything behind's good. Okay, there's Alan. I can see him. He's patting his legs there, so he's happy with that. Marianne finds the grass behind the jack and the ditch. There's a shout out to Blaine Shorter. Okay. Kathy Freeman. You need a little bit more grass than that. All right, Marianne's last bowl's a beauty. Found the grass behind the jack and the ditch. This one, she's taken nice grass. It'll just come down to a weight. She gets around that front bowl, but she just backed a little bit off there, and as a result, she's short of the head, but could be a little bit of a nuisance from the mat from where Kathy Freeman stands. As that bowl just rolled out, so Kathy will have to take a little bit more grass here. Okay, there's a hole there. One, 2, 3. 3 and a measure. Here we go. Lots of people streaming in the Coolum Beach Bowls Club this afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. It's an absolute beautiful day here, Sunshine Coast, Queensland. The sun's going down now, and it's on the skin. It's absolutely beautiful. It's probably the mercury's around 21 degrees. The breeze that kicked up for a little while there seems to have backed off, so there's no breath of a breeze around. It's absolutely perfect conditions here at Coolum Beach. The greens are the best on the Sunshine Coast, and everyone from all around the globe is here enjoying these conditions. If you're at home watching this game, Marianne Coetzee and Alan Newman, very well known here on the Sunshine Coast. They're great bowlers, so Kathy Freeman and Pat Higginbottom have got their hands full against these 2 well-known bowlers. So Pat's got 2 bowls now to make an impact on the match, and this seems to be travelling okay. Will that get inside the bowl of Alan Newman's? Marginally. But they won't be too happy with those 2 lead bowls, so I think you'll find they'll get close on the next 2. Al plays the wide hand, runs through the head, stays up, just short of the ditch. Pat Higginbottom has his second bowl on this end. He might be just running out of steam as the day gets long here. They're in their fourth match at Coolum Beach Bowls Club. As the sun goes down, the grass starts to stand up. The speed of the greens, they will just adjust. They'll be a little bit slower, so you need to be a little more positive as the green conditions just change for what you've experienced throughout the day. It's about this time right now that they'll slowly slow down as the sun goes down. Okay, positive bowl there from Marianne. They're not going to fall into the trap of trying to dead draw the bowl and falling short, so they're staying positive, and that means they're running through the head a little bit, which is the right way to go about as the greens slow down. Get through the jack and adjust backwards. Here's Marianne. She has her second bowl of 4. Experienced bowler, so I'd expect her to get this close. Their adjustments are excellent, and that is the case on this occasion. Great bowl, Marianne. Alan's not in the head to applaud that one, so I'll give her a little bit of a clap.
Oh, we got a machine for that.
There we go. All right, Kathy's fired one down, and she's holding second shot by the looks of it at the moment, and I think you'll find another close one here from Marianne. Speed of the greens is conducive for precise bowls. This looks well weighted, well pointed. Excellent result, 1 on 1 behind.
Yeah, that's it. I love that. Doesn't get any better than that. And one really behind.
Yeah. Okay, Kathy Freeman, famous name. One of Australia's greats.
Here we go. Good thing.
Great bowl
that
there.
is a shot.
Great bowl, Kathy Freeman. She returns serve. It's not going to be all your way, she says to Marianne. That's a great bowl.
That'll go on the highlight reel. Can Marianne just bring it straight back? Oh, she had the right idea. Now she's got more back.
Yes, here comes Alan Newman.
We're expecting big things from you, Alan Newman.
Marianne trying to change the head before Alan returns.
So you can skip from any position.
Kathy
Oh,
Freeman.
no, don't do it a mistake.
Kathy fires another one down.
Yeah, that's good. That's a toucher.
That's what you've got to do. You've got to be positive against this team. You can't just try and...
That's
great bowl there, Kathy Freeman. 1 in, 1 out. Could have went pear-shaped, but it didn't. So, excellent bowl.
well, we can see those 2 in a row while they're changing over. So this one was just a beautiful dead draw. So there's nothing wrong with that. And then this one here just come in beautifully, and she did it again. And sitting there. Alan's starting to swing, so we better get back to the game. Might be another replay happening here in a second. Right, Barry Sullivan's. Oh, look at this.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Oh, a toucher, a shot, all those sorts of things.
1 down to 3 up. Great bowl, Alan Newman.
Yeah, that's what we expect from him. Okay, we're going to bring Barry Sullivan onto the microphone because he's got news.
Results from the other grounds. Currently, at the Waves, we have 6 teams that have won 3 games, so they're in a chance to win 4 games, will be in the top 6. At Palmwoods, we have 3 teams that have won 3 games, and here at Coolum, we have 9 teams that have won 3 games. So that's 18 teams won 3 games. We've got to find out 1 to 6, so you can guarantee that some 4-game winners are only going to get $10 each, $40. Major prizes 1st to 6th.
So you said the first green was Pelican, did you?
Waves.
Oh, Waves.
Good. A lot better.
Okay. Have you filled both greens at Waves?
26 teams at Waves.
26
28
teams.
there at Palmwoods, and 40 here. 92. World record for mixed field.
World record.
Oh, just back to the
Okay.
bowls there,
Thank you
gentlemen.
very
Thank
much.
you very much for the update. From 3 down, Pat Higginbottom has played an absolute bomb there and trailed the jack. But Marianne will bend down and grab the jack. So they managed to hang on to a shot there. Was that one?
I was
Great
making
bowl
notes.
there, Paddy boy. 4 down, good positive play. A little bit unlucky in the end, but pulled it back, that's for sure. That's Kathy.
Give him one.
Give him one. So there you go, there's 18 teams undefeated. We have 3 venues all participating for the same purse, for the same prize money. And that was just an update there, and that showed that Coolum Beach and the other 2 venues, there are 18 winners that are 3 from 3 so far. So Alan Newman and Marianne are really looking to make an impact here to ensure they're in the money this afternoon. And they've gone out to a commanding lead after just 4 ends, 8-0, to ensure that they'll be going home with their fair share of the prize money. And certainly a good start there from Marianne. She plonks one in, not too far. It's a long end here. Okay. That one's jack high. Holding shot, maybe 2. Kathy Freeman, what have you got? Only 11 ends to be played here this afternoon, so Marianne and Alan Newman certainly be happy with an 8-0 lead after only just 4 ends.
Oh, yeah. And the curse of Rink 8 continues. It was broken in the 3rd game.
Yeah, they're just adjusting the microphone. Alan Newman first on the mat now. He'll have the first of his 4 bowls. Marianne certainly holding shot. It's irrelevant who's holding second because they'll be well and truly inside that, as it looks like it's 1.5 meters out. This is well pointed from Alan. Heading into the head. Okay. Pat Higginbottom, great bowl last end. He's bowled a couple of really big bowls here this afternoon without much luck. Now it's time to draw. Draw some bowls, get some close. You won't have to rely on those big final bowls. You don't want to have to rely on the big bombs too often, do you?
No. A low percentage shot most of the time.
All right. Can Alan improve on his last?
So when you watch the youngies play in the Australian Open, they don't seem to waste a ditch weighted bowl. Tend to hit them most of the time.
All right, Pat's changed hands. What has he got?
You change hands, you add a metre. And he didn't add the metre.
The old add the metre, isn't it? Change hands, add a metre.
Change hands, add a metre.
There's a good indication of that. Why is that?
I don't know.
Where have you got to get the extra metre from?
I don't know, but that's what Coach Coombs taught me. And Teddy Fields. especially on grass, not so much on carpet.
Change hands at a metre.
That's
Interesting, it's true.
That's what the mentality, that's what you think. The world according to Wayne Netter, of course. I won a meat tray once,
All
so
right.
it counts.
Pat Higginbottom.
Oh,
Lets one rip.
that'll do.
The finger goes up there. Kathy Freeman says, yes, we've got one. Al calls out, up or down. Mary Ann certainly says we're down.
It's Jack High, Al.
There you go, a little bit of venom there from Pat Higginbottom. He promotes his own. Well done.
Yeah, no, it's...
Your luck starts when you reach the head.
Well, can he hold on to the shot?
A little bit of a sloppy end here from Al. He had 4 opportunities here. What have you got? He's looking to get onto his own.
Without that, he may have had it.
Just not enough.
Why he's changing hands?
Jack of all trades. All right. Pat
Different.
Higginbottom changes hands.
And runs straight into the opposition.
This is the wide hand. But as I said, as the afternoon sun goes down, the grass stands up, things will slow down.
And as he changed hands, he lost another metre.
Oh, where's that meter you spoke about?
Who's that shaking their head?
If he changed hands, there's a meter there. Is that now 2 metres?
Where's that? Sounds like they're under our table, but they're across the road. I got told an interesting story this morning. For the viewers who are watching the second game, you may have heard a whole lot of ruckus in the background.
Yeah.
Across the road, can you see the entry only?
Oh, yes.
The 2 push bikes on the top of the car didn't make it underneath the car park.
That'll happen.
So if you're watching back and you hear that big sound, I think it's about halfway through the second game.
Take the bikes off the roof, before you go to the underground car
Well,
park.
that's one way of taking the bikes off the roof, but it's not a cost-effective way of doing it.
Sure.
So
Sunday drivers.
well, they're staying here for the weekend, a lovely place, whatever that's called, across the road there. Took the bikes out for a ride. Well, it's the last ride.
Don't let that ruin your day. It's a beautiful day here on the sunny coast. Worst things can happen. All right, Marianne.
At least the
Coonsey.
at least the surfboard's on
Boom.
the... Oh, how can
Fires
you play
one through,
against
gets
that?
a lick off the narrow
Oh,
bowl,
look at that.
picks the jack up.
Can we get a look at that wherever it's ended up? Oh, slow down cameras. There we go. Oh, she's sitting right
she's
next
sitting
to
on
it.
top of it as well. Makes it extremely difficult now for Kathy Freeman. Oh,
Marianne's already picked
she's
them out
fired
up.
one down. Allen's come running down the green as it looked like it was going to hit in a bowl on the adjoining rink. Nice bit of footwork there from Al.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of an old footy player.
Hasn't lost a yard, has he?
Okay.
Well, there you go. They almost got on the board there for a
the
second.
Old 2 metre narrow bowl lick, jack,
Where's he going?
bang. Fortune favours the brave.
Yeah, no.
So there you go. There's another one to. I've got to stay off Marianne's surname. I don't think I've got it right so far. So there's another one to Marianne and Alan.
Gunsley. I think I almost got the accent right then too.
That sounds pretty good. I'll run with that.
But Marianne will do. Oh, we could probably get a bit closer.
Okay, here we go. Al Newman with 1 foot on the throat. 9-0. They're in the money. They've won 3 from 3. The report comes back, there's 18 other teams that are undefeated. So Marianne and Newman looking to make a real impact here to ensure they've got a good percentage of the winner's purse.
I think you jumped the gun on the ends.
Okay, 9-0 after 5. If you're 3 from 3 going into the 4th match, you've got to be happy with 9 shots after 5 ends.
Yep,
Can they keep it going?
absolutely.
First prize is a good Sunday out.
Yeah,
It's a great Sunday out.
close to 500 by the time it's all said and done.
There you get 500 each,
No,
a team.
500 a team.
Wow. $500, there you go. All right, holding shot, 1 Newman. He's pretty cool, calm kind of character, isn't he? I'm just watching Al now walk around. Nothing seems to bother him. Whoops, that was me. Sorry, I just knocked the table. Marianne, left-hander, playing her forehand. Looking to drop one in on top of Alan's bowl.
Hurry. Well, the shadows are getting long now, coming up to 4 o'clock on the sunny coast of Queensland.
There's Alan now heading inside. Looks like he's looking to hydrate.
Very important.
All right, Marianne with a 1-2 pump, finds herself, lets the bowl go nicely away. As the afternoon shadow comes off the bowl, she looks to get under her own.
Is it an absoluter? Not quite.
That'll count. That'll count.
That'll count. Yeah, that's 2.
That's 2. The beauty of this format is they'll get the opportunity to bowl all of their 4 bowls. It's 2-4-2. Kathy Freeman, she lets one go and it's in a nice position. Looks for the jack, gets a little bit of it, knocks it over to Alan. A little bit stiff there. Great bowl, Kathy Freeman. It's tucked away now. Marianne will be looking just to drop one in under her own Dalmatian bowl and just build the head. While Alan's at the bar, he'll come back and
There's plenty of time.
they'll be holding 3.
She's got to bowl 4 bowls. He's got all the time in the world.
Great bowl here, Marianne. There you go.
Another counter and a blocker.
All right, Kathy Freeman. She's going to change hands. She's going to come inside Marianne's bowl and try and dislodge Alan's bowl that's sitting on the jack. This is the wide hand. It
This
should
is
turn
it.
late.
Turn, get a bit more. Oh, that was close.
Bad
That
luck.
was
Great bowl.
close, yeah.
It did stay up on the green though, so that's a good home. But well pointed bowl, nice weight. There's Alan enjoying the facilities here at Coolum Beach Bowls Club. Marianne's going to knock onto her own there, and that's a good position. They're dominating the scoreboard and dominating the head on the 6th end here.
It's pretty hard to get the shot, but surely if we can get second, that would definitely help.
Look, Kathy's bowled 3 really nice bowls with not much luck there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like they're holding 4 as Al Newman will make his way to the mat. He has 2 bowls to come on this end, and Pat Higginbottom. It's 9 shots to 0 in the favour of Marianne Coetzee and Alan Newman in the 4th game. They're undefeated at this stage.
Well, Pat can come down there and hit that bowl and bring the jack back to their own.
They've got a couple behind. Look, it looks like they've got 3 bowls behind the head there. So there's an opportunity for a positive bowl here from Pat Higginbottom, but he'll have to wait for Alan Newman to.
Well, Al might put the antidote in, eh?
I think Alan will be putting a bit of insurance here. You might find him down behind the head here, just to match their back bowl. That's exactly what he's done. No need to get any more. They're 9-0 up after 6 ends. So 5 ends they played. This is the 6th, holding 4 in the head by the looks of it.
He hasn't allowed for the breeze. Can he get a straightener? Oh, that would have worked.
That one just skips through.
Another catcher.
There is a nice little shot there. You've just got to take a little bit more grass or a little bit more aggressive pad on that shot. So what's Alan going to do here? Marianne's, she's got a foot about 2 metres behind the head, just asking him to drop one in there. Alan said, thanks for your advice, Marianne, but I might just draw another bowl. Oh no, that's sort of whereabouts it was, yeah, okay. The match is on the line. Pat Higginbottom, you need a bomb.
You need a bomb. You need to touch more grass than that other one. And I think he's done it. Now, can he land on something? And
Pat Higginbottom.
This is the shot I asked you to play.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kathy Freeman, she's clapping and so she should. Alan puts his hands up, says, what's going on, Marianne? That's one down. That's a great bowl there. We called it, Pat Higginbottom.
What's this wee business?
Great bowl.
That followed the exact path that I had for him to line up on. How good's that?
They're on the board.
You couldn't script it any better than that. Wow, that's a bit of fun.
Is that the momentum swing? Is that the bowl? 9-0 down, 4 down in the head.
Just over the halfway mark.
Pat Higginbottom says, well, I've got one to go.
Well, they've been keeping him low. They haven't been getting away from him on numbers. So that's right on the tee.
Right, Kathy Freeman, she'll be looking to get one close. Probably agree this hasn't been a best start to a match. Come on, Kathy. She's given this the grass required. How's your weight, Kathy?
They're cooking.
All right.
She's cooked it.
Behind's okay.
Okay.
Marianne, that beautiful left arm delivery. Takes a grass. Tracking nicely. Alan's clapping. One to you, Marianne.
Yeah. I saw it. I wouldn't be building ahead of
Nice grass, Kathy Freeman. Here we go. Need to lift, and that she has. One to you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This will be Marianne's final bowl on the. At the moment, they'll swap over, and then Alan and Pat will drop 4 bowls each. So Marianne's let that go. That's going past the head. Okay, that's in the sand at Noosa. There we go. Pat's putting his hands up. A little bit of a high five to Kathy, and well deserved. Great bowl, mate.
Well, I'm very glad they changed directions for the afternoon game because I had some Wi-Fi problems this morning trying to shoot the signal down that way.
Yep.
And it hasn't been freezing or stilting or anything. We've had beautiful coverage.
Uh-huh.
Look at that breeze coming through there now on that on the Sunshine Coast Tourism banner. The Coolum Doctor, is it? No.
All right. Pat Higginbottom. Drops that short. Still dining out on that magnificent bowl on the last end. Come on, Pat. We need you to lift now. Let's get a couple in the head because this man will pounce. Just through the head. There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity here for Pat Higginbottom. Well pointed. How's your weight? In she comes. Got a piece of the cake. Good positive bowl. Well done, Pat Higginbottom. However, the jack goes to the wrong side. It looks like it might be 1-2 Marianne. Good bowl, though. You've got to look for the jack. Stay positive.
Good bowl, bad result. And you're going to get a breeze on this, Alan.
All right. Come on, Pat. We need another one. Looks pretty good.
Yep, he's around it. Can he pull it up now?
Well pointed, Pat. The adrenaline's pumping. A little bit too much on that one.
He's on the bank.
I don't think you'll see two bad bowls from this man, Alan Newman. He lets it go.
Through the hole, if there's one. Not this time. He was a bit short as well.
He did tell me earlier on he left his glasses at home.
Okay.
True story. Okay.
And
Pat Higginbottom
that'll
lets
do.
one go, and that's shot bowl, all right. That's a great bowl.
Yeah, it is a good bowl.
There's a hole there, and he found it. Said, thank you very much. Missed opportunity there from Alan Newman as he winds up. He's going to be aggressive here. There's a hole there for him. He's looking for the jack. Oh, he finds everything but the jack.
Oh, come on.
It's like a KISS pinball machine there. It hit 1, 2, 3 bowls. There's movement of the jack.
Wow. It's fine when you're playing with him for that sort of thing, but when you're on the receiving end, it's not good.
Let's have a look at their face. It's a good indication of who was fortunate out of that impact. Wonder who's got shot. Let's have a look at the body language.
Even else sneaking up on it.
Can you get a read off their body language there? Who do you think's got shot? I think Marianne looks.
I think the Blues got. Al's got that, I think.
All right, the old wind up through the guts shot and hit 3 bowls, picked the jack up, jack in the ditch.
I'll have to follow this one in. Just a metre.
Yeah, bit of a heartbreaker there for Kathy Freeman and Pat Higginbottom. Not the best end there from Alan Newman. Short, and then Wackarooney and a little bit of luck. And the jack's now hidden in the sand right behind all of these bowls.
I could probably have a bit of a look here. There you go.
They look like Al Newman's bowls there on the grass. There might be one in the sand as well. Not too sure, but 2 to Newman at the moment. Marianne. Can she improve on it? Conditions are perfect.
A bit of a breeze just sprung up just then. If she throws it out there,
This
it'll
looks
come
like
home.
a pretty good line.
Can she pull it up? Is it going to sit right there? Look at that. Oh, they're all counters.
Okay. What's the call? Al Newman's got the jack. It was a matter of how many. Right.
2.
Confirmation there from Marianne. 2 shots. 11-1. Kuzi and Newman lead the fourth and final match
People.
of the day. They're undefeated at this stage. They've won 3 from 3. Certainly making a statement in the fourth game as the prize money's on offer. There's 18 teams going into the final round. Won their first 3 games. It's not only being played here at Coolum Beach, there are 2 other venues participating. So there's quite a bit of prize money on offer. Conditions are absolutely perfect. It's been a great day here at Coolum, sun shining, limited clouds, perfect greens. All right, I think you'll see them really zone in here this afternoon. You'll see them get a lot closer. Draw bowls will be excellent. Okay, Pat Higginbottom.
Botham.
Higginbotham.
Higginbotham.
Oh, there you go. Jeez, my Specsavers. Higginbotham, excuse me.
The bowler. Remember the
Yes.
bowler.
Great bowl. He's got shot. He's taken that one away from Alan. Looks like he enjoyed that one, and so he should. Bit of a chat mid-wicket. Al Newman pulls Marianne aside. A little bit of team talk there.
Nice,
Marianne's got 4 bowls. Al's just giving her a...
nice little sunset shot there. Every picture's a postcard. Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Positive play here.
And that's
Okay.
their own bowl.
That's Alan's out there, so Marianne's bowl will take no further part in this end as Alan pulls it out of the sand.
Friendly fire.
Kathy Freeman turns away from that bowl, and she's not at all happy. Might have slipped, I'd say. Okay. I think that one slipped out of her hand. All right, Marianne fires another one. We're not going to try and draw you off that, says Alan. We'll just have a run at it. Beautiful bowl from Marianne. Picks the jack up. Such a good weapon to have, the upshot, isn't it?
Oh, I was doing scoreboards. I lost the jack.
Marianne picked it up. She hit Alan's with the first, and Alan said, stay with it.
So where is
She
it?
picked the jack up. The jack's in the ditch.
Oh, is it?
Hmm.
Sorry. Where's the marker? Over
Looks
there.
like it's about 1.2.
There it is, I see. Apologise for that.
Oh, that's a nice bowl there, and Alan holds his stick up in the air as a sign of appreciation. Marianne draws to the bowl on the ditch, holding a commanding lead, 11-1 in the fourth and final match.
Can this stay on?
Kathy Freeman, beautiful
Not quite.
line, just rolls in the sand. She'd be tad disappointed. That was a beautiful bowl. Two up shots, one beautiful draw shot. Now another draw shot from Marianne. What has she got? Looks to be beautifully weighted. It's underneath that, and it's onto her own.
Wow.
Great result. Great bowls.
Good bowl. And this one's a bit underwhelming.
There you go. There's no surprise they're 3 from 3 going into the final leg. Marianne and Alan, you're holding shot. They'll just fire a couple straight at you, and they're good enough to get them. Kathy's just walking down to the head now, probably thinking, oh, what have we got to do? And holding shot, they just fire them down and they're in the sand and it's tiring.
Okay, he's loaded his weapon.
1, 2, lets it go on the third one. Well pointed. Well weighted.
Got a better camera angle this time.
There's another one. Marianne's clapping.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. They're piling on the numbers. They can see the dollar signs. They got one hand on the till.
Just
Pat Higginbotham.
he needed.
Will it stay up?
Oh. So
That it does. Marianne calls out though. They're still holding 3. Great bowl there from Pat. Millimetres off the bank. 3 down. Al Newman's 4th and final bowl on this end. What's he got?
He looks all right. Is he going to try and pop Patrick's into the ditch? No.
Heading towards it. He's the kind of bloke who'll do that to you, Alan
He
Newman.
would do that to you. Yeah, 10-point margin's not enough.
Righto. Here's Pat's final bowl
Not entirely sure.
on the
he's-
8th end.
Not entirely sure he's added the extra grass he needs. It's a Zachary.
2 good bowls there from Pat Higginbotham.
Normally it would be good, but I've just been pipped at the punch. Yeah.
Three. Marianne puts it up.
3.
3 shots. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We've played 8 ends. 3 to go.
And she's bringing them out up.
We can't bring you scores from the other venues. Is 14-1 enough? Marianne Coonsey and Alan Newman, they've won their first 3 games. They're looking for margin on their 4th game. They're going about it the right way. 14-1, 3 ends to go.
You've got Mark.
There's the king.
He's trying to rev you up. I won't put the other ones up there. Oh, we've got a Bulgarian. Dougie watching from Bulgaria. You know, Payne's up here. I'm sure he's teasing.
All right, good start there from Marianne.
Sorry, I'm watching the wrong thing. Get the cameras right first, Netta, and then look at the fun stuff.
All right, 1-0 to Marianne. Lovely delivery. Takes a grass. Aerodynamics. Working home nicely. That'll do for 2. 14-1 in the 4th match. Kathy Freeman looking to spoil the party.
Yeah. Sit on. I don't go the opposite
Sits
side.
Marianne Bowles, just trickles off in the opposite direction.
Second shot. Okay. I'll update the scoreboard. So that means they got 3. Well, their underpants are safe. It's been a common theme today for the scores to get away on rink 8.
Nice track there from Al. Sits a little rub off Marianne's bowl. Something behind's good. Higginbotham.
Higginbotham.
Well pointed.
And fall in.
That'll be number 1.
Should be.
Okay, Alan says I'll draw one in here. And it's exactly what he's done. Marianne's clapping. Well
And
done, Al.
And rolled out the bowl that was shot.
Okay. Higginbotham. Throws it out there.
He's just going to put it straight back.
Coming in on the wide hand.
That's a great bowl.
He says, stand back, Mr. Newman. Mr. Newman, I've got some shots to go, and what a beautiful shot that was. Well done. This is a bit of a ding-dong battle now as the game closes out. These guys are really starting to sharpen their tools. I did say that a couple of ends ago. You'll see these guys get close this afternoon. The conditions are perfect. The score's blown out. The pride's still there. There's a lot on the line for Marianne and Alan. They're playing against 17 other players, all playing for the top prize.
Well, knowing King Payne, he's probably got this up on the big TV at Club Marucci. Oh, we rolled it enough.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot, Ian.
Yep. I think Alan's starting to wave that stick around, so look out. I think he's going to be positive here. Why not? He played his last one beautifully. He's going to look to dislodge that bowl of Higginbotham. He fires it.
Oh, he's...
Hits the bank hard.
He's out of bullets. It's up to Marianne.
Pat says bad luck. I've got one to go. Can he improve on his last?
Well, he's turned his back on it. He's walking away. It's all right. What are you
That's a
worried
great
about?
bowl there.
Where's he gone?
I think he's looking for refreshments. Just
Oh, he's
past
gone
us
to the
there.
bar.
Pat Higginbotham, he's just past the commentary box.
Yeah, okay.
Turned his back on the bowl, which in the end turned
Yeah,
out
yeah.
quite good.
That's it. Yeah, hold my beer. I'm just going to get another one. Yeah.
He knew. I think he knew,
He
mate.
knew.
It was,
Yeah,
he
no,
knew.
sit it, mate. I'm gone. Don't need to watch this.
Right.
Marianne.
Marianne and Alan both bowling with the aerodynamics. Steely eyes, Marianne staring this one down. She's looking for the shot bowl.
There was movement at the station. What bowls are you playing with nowadays?
I
Maverick?
play with the dynamics as well.
Okay. Awfully close.
I don't need all that turn these days. I'm back up the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
This is looking
this is well
much
pointed.
closer.
This is a beautiful bowl here.
And that's a jack. And
Gets the jack. Out
we
she goes.
Oh, if we're going to respot it, are we?
Alan kicks it in, and he puts his arms out, but he's got a little bit of a trot going here. What's going on with Alan? He's running down the
okay.
green. He must know they're running out of time, and there's a big prize money on offer. He's looking for the numbers, see? He's not silly.
Is that a dead end?
Yep. Dead end. Hang on.
He's sprung a leak.
Right, okay, all right. All right. I think Al's off for a short break there, and
Well,
so that was a dead end. It's not going on the tee. It's
Well,
it's to be replayed.
we got a graphic for that.
Dead end.
Dead end, dead end.
So there
Wow.
you go. The jack the jack won't be placed on the tee in this competition. It'll be played again. So the third match, they missed the final end due to the time running out. So they need to get a little bit of a wriggle on here if they'd like to see all their ends played. There's, what is it, an hour and a half each game, I think? Hour and a half, hour and 15, something anyway.
Something like that.
Scores of 14-1.
I know they're 5 minutes longer than they're scheduled because of
Okay.
the pace of the green.
All right. I've got Damo sitting next to me. Can you grab me that microphone? I'll get a little shout out to Damo, who was sitting here in the commentary team with us. Damo, how are you going? Good afternoon. While we're just waiting for Alan to get back.
I'm really well, thank you.
That's great, mate. You took up lawn bowls a little while ago, and you haven't been playing that much these days. You're going to get back into it?
I'm hoping to get back into it. I want to get into the disabled side of bowls. And, basically, Coolum's my home club and I want to make them proud.
Excellent, mate. Good to see you back out on the greens. You do hold the title between us, and I'll be looking to play you for that very shortly. So have you any practice? You've been practicing the bowls?
No, but I've been watching a lot of bowls and working out what I need to do to be better. So when I get back in the rain, I'm going to try and put 3 at the back and one on the jack and go from there.
You played pennant here at Coolum?
Yeah, I played pennant and everything like that. I haven't won any tournaments, but that's all right. It's the fun of it. That's the main thing.
What do you like about lawn bowls so much?
I just like it. It's one of my favourite sports that I've watched since I was a kid. So yeah,
And you're pretty good at it?
I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but I'll give it a crack.
All right. Well, let's see you back out on the greens again shortly, mate.
Thank you.
All right. So we're back to the bowls. Now, so Alan will have 2 bowls with Pat. This is the 9th end. Does that sound about right? Yeah, we played 8. Last one was a dead end. So they play 11 ends. Pat Higginbotham's drawn the shot bowl. Okay, Alan's out on the forehand. Can he find a way to get in there? He'll have to get underneath it and play the absolute perfect weight. He's underneath, but he's behind. So Pat looking to hold 2 shots here as they cross over. Grass is starting to stand up as he got the weight.
He looks good to there.
That he has, and that won't look all that good from the mat from Marianne. She might have to come back and play this wider hand. She's a left-hander, so that will be her forehand. Okay, 2 to Higginbotham.
I was just thinking I didn't update the scores, but there was no score because it was a dead end.
That's it, dead end. All right, Marianne staying, looks like she's going to fire away. A little bit of weight.
Yeah, she's having a look. Will it come home?
Okay.
Right.
So she's not losing a bowl. She was trying to dislodge those 2-shot bowls and make a change up there. A bowl stayed on the green by about 8 inches. And Kathy Freeman looking to draw another. She's playing a forehand. You've got to be here, Kathy. Okay. Could be a nuisance. It's short.
He doesn't want her to do any more weight.
Whoops. All right, Marianne through the middle there. She's touched the jack.
He's got a touch her out of it.
There you go. Doogie's watching from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Welcome, Doogie. How about that? Right across the
Oh,
globe.
we're international, mate. for international.
Well, it's a beautiful day here, Doogie, here in Queensland, Australia. What's the time? It's 4:23 Sunday afternoon. Conditions are absolutely perfect. This is our winter time here in Australia, and everyone's getting around in t-shirts and shorts and skirts and just enjoying the beautiful weather. The bowlers are enjoying the beautiful greens here at Coolum Beach.
In about 30 minutes' time, the jumpers might come out.
The sun's about to just get down behind that building block there, and the temperature will drop rather quickly as soon as the sun goes. But at the moment, we're all in t-shirts enjoying what a beautiful Sunday afternoon it is. Marianne's played 2 pretty good bowls, and Al said, enough of that, Marianne, it's time to draw a shot, and that she's done. Kathy Freeman, nicely away, following Marianne down. And that's a pretty handy bowl.
That's very good.
And
Make him look twice.
I think that could be shot.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
They're having a bit of a chat, Marianne and Alan, and I think he's just
He had a shaky,
indicated that they're one down.
he had a shaky finger saying it was down.
That's their 4 bowls gone, so Pat and Alan will go up. They have 2 bowls to decide who wins this end. I think you'll see 2 bowls inside the 2 shot bowls at the moment. Conditions are perfect.
So the sun's setting slowly in the west.
Okay, this looks to be well pointed from Alan. It's
Alright.
underneath that bowl. Marianne claps.
Yep, he's in.
That's shot bowl 1 to Newman. Higginbotham. He's got 2 to go. Let's go his second last.
Looks all right. Looks
Come on,
all
Pat.
right. Looks all right.
Come on, Pat.
Make the highlight reel, Pat.
There you go.
Patrick.
Kathy Freeman will need to get the chalk out as he's bowled an absolute beauty.
Shot of the day.
Okay. Alan, draw weight.
No chance.
Well pointed.
Can you punch that around the corner?
He
and
says,
fall
okay.
in? 2 seconds.
I think he tips
3
his,
seconds.
tips his hat to Pat, says, you know what, that's a beauty. You can have the 1.
Changed hands.
Can Pat get another? There's a lot in the way. Well pointed. That's the wide hand. In she comes.
Come around. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's close.
Great bowls. All right.
I reckon that was 2.
1. Ooh.
Was 2.
All right. 14-3 in the 4th and final match of the day, of the competition for all the teams. Kunze and Newman. 3 from 3 leading into the 4th and final match.
Yeah, Bulgaria's looking all right. 26 degrees. He's happy.
All right, Kathy Freeman. The green slow down right now, Kathy. You've got to give it a little bit more. Marianne plays on the Sunshine Coast. She'll be fully aware of that. She adjusts perfectly. She's given no tips away to Kathy Freeman, though. Kathy's going to have to learn the hard way. Looks like she's done it.
That is a great
Oh,
Nice
still
weight.
going.
Well done. Good correction.
Yeah, good weight. Shame she doesn't play her 4 in the row. She'd nail that now. Miriam with another goodie. She'll put this one behind, do you think?
Yep. Oh, that's a beautiful bowl. Alan be happy with that. You might see a little slap of the hands as they cross paths, and that I did. Alan acknowledges 2 great bowls there from Marianne. They could be eating out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 14 shots to 3, holding 2 in the head. 3 games. They've won 3 of their 3 games so far. Big prize money on offer. 3 venues participating.
And there's more 3-game winners at this venue than at Caloundra Waves and Palmwoods.
So coming into the 4th match, there was 18 3-game winners. 18 other teams, or 17 other teams, were going into their final match undefeated. So there'll be some that lose, but then it will come down to margin.
And ends, probably.
And ends, yeah.
Probably.
So Alan and Marianne are fully aware of that, and they've made a game plan, and they've come straight out in the last match. They're off to a 14 3-shot lead, so they'll be happy with that. That'll put them in the money, there's no doubt about that. Will it be enough? Holding 2. It's a nice bowl from Pat.
Come inside that one. Yes, that's a shot. That is a shot.
That's a great bowl there from Pat. Marianne indicates to Alan, yes, that's the shot bowl. They're 1 down. Okay, you won't be getting first prize on my watch, Pat says. I'll make it a little bit more difficult for you. So Alan says, okay, I'm calling the shots here, Pat, and fires one straight down the middle.
And roll around it and fall in. Heartbreaker.
There you go. Classic Alan Newman shot. Straight in the middle, rolls over for shot. Great bowl. Kathy indicates to Pat they're down. Pat changes hands. Turns his back on the bowl as it holds out. Might get a little rub off this though. Okay. Something behind now, something to work with. What's Alan going to do? I think he'll draw another bowl.
Oh, a couple of foot taps there.
3 little taps of his feet as he watches it go down, starts to turn on the wide hand. Is it going to get around that front bowl? Yes, it does. Is it in the count? I don't think so, but it blocks a hole. That's the hole that Pat Higginbotham's coming down. So Pat changes over as Alan closes that opportunity.
Oh, he's turned his back on it. He did that before that. He went to the bar, but he turned his back on it proper. Said, no, that's correct.
All right. Come on, Pat.
They've been playing 3 days in a row, these fellas, you know.
Here goes Alan. He'll take advantage of this opportunity as he's looking to get another one. Well pointed.
Plenty of grass.
I want to turn that bowl in.
Oh, no.
Okay. It'll get together from both teams. A little bit of a team talk here. What are we to do? Do we go for the throat? Or do we play conservative? Have we got enough? That's what'll be going through their minds right now. Have we got enough? I'm not talking about this match. I'm talking about the overall prize money.
Overall prize money. Plus 11 at the moment for them. Umpires are very busy. being called out all over the place. So around those bowls is the call. And she's done it. Very good.
Al gives her a salute. Job well done. All right, Kathy.
No.
Got to be up me old mate. One to come, boys. Al says, Marianne, you will no longer be participating in this end, and waves his arm, and Marianne acknowledges that.
Just the one. Oh.
Boys having a little bit of a walk around doing the waltz. What have we come up with, lads? There we
Doesn't
go,
look-
the old finger marker.
Doesn't look that close from here, does it?
Okay. Have we come to an agreement?
I think it's just the one. Well, that's about as low as that sun can get in the west without actually setting.
There you go, everybody at home. Look at that beautiful sunset here. Sunshine Coast. It's been a perfect winter's day.
The camera's not doing it justice, but it's nice.
Okay, Alan Newman fires what will be second last end of the tournament. He'll be very happy with that. It's a toucher. 15 shots to 3. We're undefeated, Al Newman and Marianne Coetzee. Looking for margin to be overall victors and take the major prize money. First place.
Coonsley. Marianne Coonsley.
Yeah, your pronunciation's perfect.
No,
Well, it sounds good, even
I'm
if
only
it's not
pretending.
right. I like it.
Throw a little bit of accent on there.
All right,
Here we go.
second bowl from Al Newman.
He's not worn out yet.
Touches and falls in. I'd say 1 to Newman at the moment. Pat's played some really big bowls here this afternoon. He's let this one go down his backhand. Is that enough grass? Will it hold? Marianne and Kathy start to make their way up the green before it finishes, which indicates that will not be the case. The finish narrow of the head and short. Okay, Kathy and Marianne, 4 bowls each. What have you got? One, two. On the third one, Marianne lets it go. Looks to be well pointed. Has she got enough on it? Okay, the shadow
1
crosses
minute.
the green. Yeah.
This is last end
This is the last end. Yeah.
of the day.
Last end of the day, people.
Okay, the grass will be standing up now as the shadows cross the green. We're well into the afternoon. It's 4:37 Sunday afternoon. Beautiful day at Coolum Beach.
I just put my coat back on. The conditions have just changed a little. Not much, just a little. Here we go.
11 ends to be played. However, they won't see the 11th end. They've had a dead end. And time seems to have run out.
I haven't,
15 shots to 3.
I haven't updated my little scorecard here. I'll do that now.
Wow. Nice one.
Kathy stares that one down.
Nice one.
Falls a little bit short. There goes the bell. This will be the last end.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for your help today.
Showing their appreciation for the umpire's willingness to give his day up. Hurry. No. They're not taking your advice there, Maverick. Not allowing for the standing up of the grass at 20 to 5.
Marianne's put a little bit more on this one by the looks of it.
Nicely done.
Nice bowl there, Marianne.
Possible 3. This is better.
That's her campaign done. Final bowl of Kathy Freeman for the afternoon.
Oh, look at this. It cut away so quick. Might have been
Okay.
a ruler length short as well.
Yep. Well done, ladies. Nicely bowled. That's their job done for the afternoon. There's a high five between Alan and Marianne. It says, well done, Marianne. Job done. I have 2 to go.
And it looks like the most that our New Zealand friends could get would be a 1.
Definitely 1 to Alan Newman. Measure for second.
I was thinking there was 3 there. I'll see if I can get you a look.
Played this pretty well.
Well, that's the absolute, huh?
There's another toucher. Alan says, Marianne, I've got 2 to go. Now 1. Pretty happy with himself. Good on you, Al.
And a whooshka.
Hang on a sec. Boom. Pat. Higginbotham. Fires 1 straight down the middle. Bowls go everywhere. Alan's 2 bowls remain.
Stuck like glue.
A lack of concentration there from Alan.
He had something in his mind. Didn't work out.
Yeah, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Beer's run out. No, I think that's going to fall into the trap of crossing the head like so many before it.
There they
And
go.
that's it.
Marianne and Kathy shake hands.
That's all she wrote.
Marianne holds up 2, indicating 2 more shots. Look at this, well played. Pat walks down, shakes hands, played in good spirits. Good on you guys. There's a kiss from Al. Marianne. Says, well done, babe. What do you want for dinner? My shout.
So that was 2.
17 points to 3 is the final score. They missed the 11th end. They did have a dead end. The bell beat them, but they'd be very happy with that result nevertheless. Looking over at them both now, they're all smiles. They know they're in the winner's circle. Well, good afternoon everybody at home. Thanks for joining us. That's I'll be signing out, and hope you enjoy your Sunday evening. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much,
Good on you, mate.
Maverick.
Beautiful.
Pleasure having your company. See you around the traps, I'm sure.
You've got a little bit of work to do, mate, with all the equipment. Have you got a helper?
No, it's all right.
All right.
I got to pack it up in such a way that I can unpack it on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Very good.
Thank you for
Hey, Dave, mate, a little shout out, mate.
Yeah.
letting me be on the
Famous, mate.
yeah. One day I'll be.
You can send, what link will he be on?
Scan the QR code on that
Yeah.
box down there.
Scan that.
So if you're watching it on the Facebook page, it's also available on Bowls Promo TV. We're going to be back here on Wednesday afternoon for the great Australia versus New Zealand challenge. It's an open fours. It's full. No more room. I had half a thought of playing a couple of the replays because I can. So this was a really good shot. Just didn't get the result that they wanted. Kicked it the wrong way. And this was another goodie, just a nice dead draw. Very good. And then the last one. They were all good bowls from Kathy and Patrick. It just didn't stick. I gave him shot of the day for that because, you know, they bowled so well, and that score there, 317, is just a bit unkind. My name's Wayne Netter. Just going to give Adam a little plug there for the Taylor Bowls.
Another day finished, mate.
And the SRs. It's all on their website if you can find the time to go there. And they've got the good bowlers there for the juniors. If you do go on the website, you can design your own, build a bowl. So pick up your own emblem, your own colour, your grip, and your size. My name is Wayne Netter. Thank you very much to our sponsors. This is Sunshine Coast Council, Tourism Sunshine Coast. As you can see there, this is a Sunshine Coast District Bowls Association event. And also from Marucci RSL, probably where most will end up for dinner tonight.